If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs. This yellow, brown, and sort of light blue really works, I think. Shoulders, deep earth mantle. Dragon Soul LFR, Haggara the Stormbinder is the boss. Kind of a fair drop rate to pick up the tier shoulders from Cataclysm. The chest, Tunic of Sanguine Deity, which is out of Ulduar. Gahun is the boss, or Uldir, I should say. My mistake. That's, of course, from BFA. Moving on, the belt, Waist Clasp, or, yeah, waste. I was thinking W-A-S-T-E, but no. Unethical Power. Is there any other kind of power? Dragon Soul LFR to pick up the belt from that Cataclysm raid called Dragon Soul. Basically the legs, you could farm them out of Uldir, or you could just have a leather worker make them for you, either or, your choice. The treads or the feet, Treads of Sordid Screams. Dragon Soul LFR. For some reason, I'm not sure if that's right, but yeah, I think it's right. Next up, we have, you just can't really see it that well on the troll here. The hands, Deep Earth Grips, Dragon Soul LFR, Haggard Stormbinder is the boss. Kind of a fair drop rate to pick those up. Now we have a Torrent showing you the back, Nano Precise Cape. You can buy this out of Stormwind or Ogremar. The Valor Quartermaster costs you some gold. And the head, Deep Earth Helm. So you can see the theme here, a little bit BFA, a little bit Cata. This drops from War Master, Blackthorn, and the weapon, as you can see, out of Uldir, drops from the Fetid Devourer. Going with some earthy tones here. This is a lot of it BFA and a lot of it Cataclysm. So we're going to start with the shoulders. That's the Tyrannical Gladiators, Dragonhide Spolders, Ma PvP Vendor, 3 Marks of Honor, easy to pick up. The chest, straight out of Uldir Mythic. Gahun is the boss, kind of a fair drop rate. It's kind of thing right here and now. You either have it or you don't. If not, you're probably going to have to wait a while till it becomes available. Anyway, the belt is the Tyrannical Gladiators Belt of Meditation. Ma PvP Vendor, 1 Mark of Honor to get that really cool looking Druid belt. Next up, we have the legs, which are out of Uldir, of course, part of the same tier set as the chest, drops from Mother, Mythic version, kind of a fair drop rate to pick up the legs. Moving on, got a Lady Worgen showing you the feet, sort of, kind of. Moccasins of Silent Passage, Trial of Valor Mythic, Gwarum is the boss, and we have about a 7% drop rate on that. Doing a spin to show you the cape, which we'll get to in a second. The hands are Gloves of Descending Madness. Uldir Mythic, Talak, 5% on the drop rate. Now we're going to go to a Night Elf Druid, and the back, Fetid Horrors, Tangle Cloak, Uldir Mythic, Fetid Devourer, 9% drop rate or so around that neighborhood. The head is basically a quest reward, the Lich King. That's pretty easy to pick up. And last but not least, the weapon, Voidbinder, Uldir Zekvaz, low drop rate. If you like the shoulders, you're going to have to click on Hellfire Citadel Mythic and take out that boss, and you will receive, maybe, 9% chance, Oathclaw Mantle, which is part of a tier set from WoD for Druids. The chest, Replica Feral Heart Vest, Dark Moon Isle, or the Dark Moon Fair, same thing, Baruma. He's a vendor, 75 Dark Moon tickets will get you the chest piece. The belt, Netherfiend Belt, Azuna, Zeratos, as you can see, 5% drop rate. That comes from demonic or demon invasions, so you got to wait till you get one of those and then kill Zeratos, the guy with the X, his name is. Anyway, the Replica, Feral Heart Kilt, getting a little bit of Scottish here, Dark Moon Isle. Baruma, he's a vendor, 75 Dark Moon tickets. To pick that up, I believe you could also get it at a WoW Classic, but it's easier to get it here at the Dark Moon Fair. Verdant Footpads, Strathholm Stone Spine, 35% drop rate for those boots that you obviously can't see on a Worgen Lady. Now we're going to go to Siege of Orgrimmar LFR. Galakros is the boss to get the hands. Basically a 15% drop on those. Moving on, we're going to show you the back, which is Ivy Cloth Cloak. Stone Talon Mountains Golden Back, 22% drop rate for that rare, or buy it on the auction house. The headpiece, straight out of Hellfire Mythic. Shadow Lord Iskar, part of the same tier set as the shoulders, and the weapon is out of Siege of Orgrimmar LFR, 24% drop rate. It's a little bit green here, it's a little bit brown. This is pretty much a Cata set. Tusk, shoulder pad, Zulaman. As you can see, the boss, 20% drop rate to get those shoulders from Cataclysm. Next up, we're going to show you the chest. You get this from many different sources. The best one is the quest reward from the Well of Eternity. You may already have it. As you can see, the Chronic Slayers, Chroniclers, Counselors, I don't know how to say that. Oh well, English confounds me sometimes. The Nighthold is where you're going to pick up the belt, various mobs, or you can just buy it on the auction house, so that's pretty easy to get. The legs are the leggings of Blinding Speed, Hour of Twilight. Ashira Dawnslayer is the boss, 11% on the drop rate to pick up the legs. Next up, we have a Kultiran Dude showing us the boots, which are the boots of Broken Reliance. Siege of Orgrimmar, Amalgam of Corruption would be the right way to say that. I am really lost with English today. Oathclaw, Gauntlets, Hellfire Citadel, Soulbound Construct, kind of fair drop rate to get the tier Druid hands, and we are giving trolls equal love here. Shade Bow Cloak, Feralus, it's a quest reward. Chances are, if you've been playing the game for a while, you already have that. And the head, Helm of Imagined Horrors, Hellfire Citadel, Mythic, Shadow Lord Iskar, low drop rate to get that. And the weapon, pretty damn awesome. Hellfire Citadel, Mythic, Killrod Deadeye, 11%. Going for the autumn look with the shoulders, Living Wood Spalders. Of course, that says Druid 100%. Blackrock Foundry, Operator Thilgar, 13% drop rate to pick up the tier from WAD. Well, not the whole tier, just the shoulders. As you can see, the chest out of Ulduar, Steel Breaker is the boss, kind of a fair drop rate to get that robe, leather robe, from Wrath of the Lich King. Moving on, we have a Worgen showing us the belt, Seal of Karmic Return. Of course, that's what I think when I see that belt. Siege of Orgrimmar, Mythic, Garrosh Hellscream, 19% on the drop rate for the belt. Next up, we're going to stick with the Worgen and show you the feet, which you really can't see on a Worgen. Ranger Boots, Blades Edge Mountains, Worm, Colt Hunters. Basically, you just got to take out a lot of them or just buy it on the auction house. Moving on, I can't say the word KILL because then YouTube will say, not suitable for advertising. Anyway, Living Wood Grips, Blackrock Foundry, Admiral Garen is the boss, decent drop rate on those. The back is the Cloak of Healing Rays out of the Underbog. Gazin, he's Godzilla's cousin, 12% on the drop rate. We got a troll, Lady Troll, showing ahead, which is the Warmongering Gladiator's Helm, WAD PvP vendor, 3 marks of honor to pick up the PvP helm from Warlords of Draenor, all the fun. And the weapon is the last piece we're showing, which is out of Highmaul. As you can see, kind of a low drop rate to pick up that staff. As we always do, we're going to start with the shoulders. Violent Zealots shoulder pads, Broken Shore, Brutalis is the boss, kind of a low drop rate. That's kind of looking like the rogue tier set, but that's the piece that druids and monks and demon hunters can wear. Blackened Geist ribs, Halls of Reflection, Captain's chest is pretty decent drop rate, and it sucks, 5%, but you can do it once a day. Moving on, the belt, Cinch of Detestable Guile. Speaking of WAD, actually it drops from Time Walking. Black Temple, kind of a low drop rate to get that belt, but it really works with this set. The legs, Shaggy Worm Leather Leggings, Pit of Sarin, Scourge Lord Tyrannus, 5% on the drop rate. Really like that dungeon set. The chest and the legs are part of. The feet, Wrathful Gladiator's Boots of Salvation, Wrath of the Lich King. PvP vendor, 2 marks of honor to get those. Moving on, we're going to show you the hands, which are part of a Druid tier set from the Emerald Nightmare. As you can see, Il'gynoth is the boss, and kind of a low drop rate for the Dream Sculptor's gloves, but they got a red glow, so it's worth it. Kultiran Dude showing the Blood Knight Warcloak. Nice pickup for any given xmog out of Shitrath. It's easily bought. And the head is out of the Burning Throne, Essence of Eonar, kind of a low drop rate to get the basically wolf bear type of head, and the weapon is straight out of Icecrown Citadel. Festergut is the boss. If you're still listening up and until now, I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll close out by saying what I always say: whatever it is by you, whether it is morning, afternoon, or night, make your day epic.